Welcome to the first ever Golden Albert Awards. Tonight, we honor the best of the 93 films reviewed in Season 1 of Real Talk. Jimmy the Toucan announces Best Plot. Indy the Raccoon will reveal Best Characters and Performances. Sid the Cinema Sloth will unveil Best Visual Storytelling. Turk the Tortoise gives out Best Use of Sound, and Lila the Silver Screen Sugar Glider will award Best Theme. Every guest reviewer from Season 1 of Real Talk was invited to vote, so see which films take home the top honors and who wins our bonus awards. Now, live from the Real Talk studios somewhere in the jungle, please help me welcome your host, Albert the Movie Lion!
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Stop. Seriously, thank you so much. Thank you all. What an incredible night. And I just don't know how to express what an honor it is to be hosting an award show that I made up and chose all the judges for. Yes, thank you. When I called myself to see if I was available, I didn't even hesitate to say yes. Before we go any further, I want to address the elephant in the room, as I know many of you are curious as to why we're even doing an award show before Season 1 is over, and the answer is simple. Our editors are cats, and they've unionized. We're a bit behind on the release schedule because of 6 contracted naps a day. I'm sorry, 6 contracted uninterrupted naps a day. For those of you that thought, by the way, I was going to make an elephant joke because I'm a lion, I'll have you know I'm a movie lion, and John Hurt didn't bother RSVPing for tonight. I'd like to thank the voice of Jeremy McDaniel, who is our wonderful announcer for this evening. But let me make it clear, I only want to thank his voice. That's right, I'm still upset about the look he gave me when I helped myself to just a little bit of his popped corn during the Phoenician scheme. You weren't even going to get a large until they offered it to you for an extra nickel. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm ranting now. And I want everyone to know that I'm very focused, I'm very serious. In fact, to ensure that the Golden Alberts are up to the same standards as our award season contemporaries, we have instituted the following policies. To tabulate the votes, we've hired PricewaterhouseCoopers to seal and deliver the envelopes that contain our winners. That's right. We painstakingly selected each nominee with nothing in mind other than skill, performance, and the potential outrage due to a hypothetical snubbing. Outrage is, after all, the free advertising award season was built on. And finally, what would any legitimate award show be without a 10-year ban of Will Smith? In fact, you know what? Let's give out our first award.
The Golden Alberts would like to congratulate Will Smith for winning the Thank God You Turned Down the Matrix Award. To accept on his behalf, Albert the Movie Lion.
On behalf of Will Smith, thank you all so much, and I'm sorry about Jaden. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely excited to announce that 2 of my dearest pals who have been working behind the scenes on Real Talk will be making their debuts tonight. Indy the Raccoon, who loves her some coffee, pulls stats for us and does it about as quickly as you'd think a caffeinated raccoon would. Then there's Turk the Tortoise, who runs our Threads account, which you should go follow now because having your socials run by a 148-year-old tortoise has also gone as well as you might think it would. In addition to new friends, your favorite pals are also back. Little Lila will be closing the show by giving out Best Theme, and Sid the Cinema Sloth will give out the awards for Best Visual Storytelling at the halfway point of the show, because unfortunately the cats got to him, and he won't work past 6. But it is indeed time to start the show, and as is the case each week on Real Talk, we kick things off by talking about plot. To give out our first ever Golden Albert Award, Real Talk's favorite toucan.
Please welcome from Season 4 of Legends of the Hidden Temple and Real Talk's pal, Joey the Toucan.
Hey, thank you so much for allowing me to present the first ever award for the first ever Golden Albert Awards. This is a true honor, and I don't want to waste any time. So here is a look at the nominees. Out of 93 films, these 10 were nominated for Best Plot. The Empire Strikes Back, Malcolm X, Fight Club, Parasite, The Shawshank Redemption, The Lighthouse, Sicario, The Wrestler, Magnolia, Barbie. And the winner for Real Talk Season 1's Best Plot is Parasite. It is an honor and a privilege to accept this award on behalf of an incredible film that truly deserves the recognition for creating such an unforgettable experience watching its story unfold.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those who still get excited about reboots, please welcome Lila the Silver Screen Sugar Glider.
Oh my gosh! Thank you all so much. I could not be more excited for the first ever Golden Albert. I'll be back later to present best themes, but I wanted to take a second to thank the Real Talk sponsors who have helped share their audiences and voices with us. On behalf of the entire Real Talk crew, I'd like to thank the following brands: Bradley Battery Operated Toys, upcoming programming such as Figure It Out, Rugrats, The Angry Beavers, Hey Arnold, Real Monsters, and Rocco's Modern Life. Also, Nick at Night's Block Party Summer featuring Green Acres.
Whoa, Lila, what are you doing? Those aren't the sponsors for Real Talk.
Well, ow, I'm just reading what the teleprompter says. You got a problem with the copy, take it up with Jimmy.
This is clearly what he meant by getting a 1997 ad lineup from Nickelodeon in the show as an Easter egg. From now on, no more Jimmy copy makes it on the air until I approve it. Here's the list.
On behalf of the entire Real Talk crew, I'd like to thank author Joe Belcastro and the Dominator series, available now on Amazon, Dwayne Swayze and MVP at the Marking Out podcast, all of our wonderful friends at Post Wrestling, Poison Rana, and WrestleNomics, Platinum Plastic, who designs all of our show's merch on redbubble.com, as well as Gummy Ship Radio, where you can hear more Lila. Thanks again to all our sponsors who we are so proud to be collaborating with. Now, please make some noise for everyone's favorite over-caffeinated raccoon, my girl, Indy the Raccoon.
Making her official Real Talk debut, Indy the Raccoon.
It's an honor and privilege to be making my Real Talk debut here tonight at the Golden Alberts. Although I can't wait to review a movie with Al on the show, I am very excited to be presenting the award for Best Characters and Performances. Out of all the films reviewed on Season 1 of Real Talk, these were the 10 nominated: Malcolm X, Man on Wire, Barbie, The Revenant, The Shawshank Redemption, No Country for Old Men, Parasite, Sicario, The Wrestler, Little Women. And the winner for Real Talk Season 1's Best Characters and Performance is No Country for Old Men. I am grateful to accept this award on behalf of this incredible film by the legendary Coen brothers. Please join me and another Real Talk debut right after this message from our sponsors.
Real Talk is powered by Real Digital. If you work for a brand or agency producing content, keep it real by setting up a consultation at www.realdigital.media to see how your next campaign can come in ahead of schedule and under budget.
I love hosting Real Talk, but the fact is I can't do the show alone, and as much as I love my pals who we're celebrating tonight, I've got so much love for each and every guest that comes on, so I wanted to take a minute and give out an award to the guest who has appeared most on Real Talk
So congratulations to New York comedian Matt Summerstein and good friend of the show for all of his appearances on Real Talk, including a bonus episode where Matt and I chat this Sunday's Oscars. Congratulations, Matt. Real Talk loves you.
I'd like to thank the Academy of Alberts for bestowing this prestigious award upon me, my very first Golden Albert Award. I would like to thank my friends and family, Bob the Bear from the movie The Edge, which I reviewed with Al. And just can't wait for more to come. Thank you, Al, for saving cinema as we know it. If you're gonna talk movies, make it real talk.
Now join Indy the Raccoon, Turk the Tortoise.
Hey, Turk, welcome to the Golden Albert.
Thanks, Indy. This is a lot for an old tortoise like me to handle, but luckily, I prepped well.
Oh, yeah? How'd you do that?
Well, on Real Talk's YouTube channel, we've got more than just a flagship show. So I watched Real Bites, the new Real Recast exclusive, and I even got Al to show me a rough cut of our bonus show, my favorite movie, with pro wrestling legend MVP, that drops next month.
Turk, can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Don't you think it's a little cruel that Al has us out here giving out awards for show we haven't even been on yet and promoting shows we may never be on?
This is why the cat's unionized.
Those girls were onto something. You know what? If Jimmy can hijack the teleprompter, I can go off script and wrap this segment up on our terms. You in?
Shoot.
As the official Golden Albert Awards Committee Secretary of Snacks, I would like to announce Turk and Indy as the first ever winners of the Hows who have yet to appear on the Real Talk Award. Turk, would you like to accept this for us?
Thank you, Indy. To think, just moments ago, I was sleeping, and now I'm an award-winning hypothetical guest. I can only imagine what a glorious future awaits us. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to go back to sleep.
You got it, Turk. Thanks, everyone, and here comes your favorite sassy sloth.
Please welcome, from the failed dramatic reboot of The Crocodile Hunter, Sid the Cinema Sloth.
Thank you all. Now I gotta say, what a time to be alive. To think, 1 year ago, I was out on the streets selling snow. And now, I'm presenting an award for free. Let me know in the comments if you're hiring. On a serious note, any remote work will get a discount on my rate. But enough about me and my impeccable work ethic that's matched only by my punctuality. Let's take a look at the nominees for Best Visual Storytelling. As you know, 93 films were considered, but only 10 were nominated, and they are the following: The Empire Strikes Back, Arrival, The Revenant, Field of Dreams, Parasite, Barbie, Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2, Black Swan, The Lighthouse, The Shape of Water, and the winner for Real Talk Season 1 Best Visual Storytelling is Arrival. On behalf of the amazing crew of filmmakers, I accept the award for Best Visual Storytelling. Thank you all, and stay tuned for my second favorite toucan.
Please welcome once again, from Season 2 of ABC's Desperate Housewives and Real Talk's own, Jimmy the Toucan.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here tonight for the first ever Golden Albert Awards. A night that celebrates what makes a movie, not who makes the movie a movie. Now, having said that, I'd like to acknowledge the obvious question on everyone's mind, which is, who makes the Golden Alberts? Well, although I can't answer who does, I can confirm that Jimmy doesn't. So tonight, for the first ever Golden Alberts, I'd like to officially announce the first ever Silver Jimmy Awards. This is a show that isn't afraid to.
Hey, hold on. Stop the show. Jimmy, what are you doing? I thought you were going to come out here and sing a song. You're hijacking the show to announce your own bootlegged version of it?
The Silver Jimmies don't wear boots. And I resent the implication that my award show isn't a completely unique celebration of cinema's finest offerings.
Okay. I can't tell if the Silver Jimmies is a cult, a fitness app for the elderly, or a ripoff of this show. So you know what? You've got 90 seconds to preview your show and sing a song. Go.
The Silver Jimmies are the only award show that celebrates what makes a film great, not who makes the film great. We award 5 categories that define the components of any great film regardless of genre or the era it was made in. If you're going to celebrate cinema, make sure it's the Silver Jimmy. Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Mercy. And maybe I seem a bit confused, yeah, maybe. But I got you pegged. But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They call them again. Thank you, Golden Alberts. Thank you, Al. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome once again Turk the Tortoise.
Wow, it's great to be the first Real Talk Award recipient to be giving out an award. I may not know what it takes to make a movie, but I do know what it feels like to win a Golden Albert. So, one of the following films is in for a treat. 93 films are reviewed in Season 1, and these 10 were nominated for Best Use of Sound. Arrival, Barbie, Walk the Line, Malcolm X, Boogie Nights, Do the Right Thing, The Empire Strikes Back, Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2, The Muppets Christmas Carol, 8 Mile, and the winner for Real Talk Season 1's Best Use of Sound is Arrival! I would like to accept this award on behalf of the amazing Denis Villeneuve, who truly created a masterpiece with Arrival. It's time for me to get out of here, but please stick around because after this break, Sid the Cinema Sloth is planning something explosive.
Platinum Plastic isn't just a proud sponsor of Real Talk, they're also the home for all our new designs and merchandise. Follow Platinum Plastic on Redbubble to see all our A+ gear. That's Platinum Plastic on Redbubble for all your Real Talk merch.
Please welcome back the only Real Talk pal with a stolen NAACP award, Sid the Cinema Sloth.
Hey, I was given that award. Or at least asked to look after it. Also, regarding my earlier comments, where I'm from, snow is short for snow cone. Earlier tonight, I gave out an award, and as fun as that was, it didn't satisfy my lifelong dreams of both shooting off a t-shirt cannon and conducting an honorary salute. Because Albert was gracious enough to grant me this segment, and 87% of the show's budget, allow me to present a 10 t-shirt cannon salute to the guests who declined to be on Real Talk. For those of you listening, go to Platinum Plastic on Redbubble to buy your own Real Talk t-shirt cannon ammunition today. Matt LeBlanc, my Postmaster General. Jelly Roll. The original cast was hanging with Mr. Cooper. That taxi driver when I forgot my wallet.
Sid, enough. Do not do another one of those. Buddy, I thought we were doing this segment outside.
I didn't want to disrupt anyone.
We're in the middle of a fictitious jungle, and all its occupants are here. Now give me one of those Turk cutoff tees and wrap up this bit, okay?
Well, I was planning to shoot myself out of a cannon from my big exit, but Albert doesn't.
I'll allow it.
All right then. Thanks, everyone. And if you're going to talk movies, make sure it's real talk.
Please welcome once again, swoop, there she is, Lila the Sugar Glider.
Wow, what an incredible evening it's been. If it's one thing I've learned tonight, it's that I really need to see Arrival. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The skies are no place for giant suppositories. I saw the trailer, and I thought the Earth must be smuggling heroin across Saturn's rings or something. But enough about that. Real Talk doesn't need any more angry letters from Neil deGrasse Tyson. So to close out our first Golden Albert ceremony, I'm here to announce the nominees and winner for Best Use of Theme or Themes in a Motion Picture. The following 10 films from Season 1 of Real Talk are our nominees: Parasite, Barbie, The Shawshank Redemption, Arrival, Little Women, Do the Right Thing, Prisoners, The Revenant, Get Out, and The Lighthouse. And the winner for Real Talk Season 1's Best Theme or Themes is Get Out! I am so grateful to accept this award on behalf of the incredible filmmakers, crew, and audience members who continue to discuss and champion this movie. Everyone has a voice, and cinema is most important when it transports us into lives we could never live and share perspectives that may make us feel uncomfortable for a few hours, but are the unsettling truths that help each of us understand all of us.
Are we done yet? Your host, Albert the Movie Lion.
Thank you, Jeremy. And to thank you to all my pals, as well as Matt Summerstein. And congratulations to all of tonight's winners. I'm very proud of the work we've done over the last 7 months on Real Talk as we're carving out our own path in the jungle of film criticism. But if it's one thing I can say with absolute certainty, it's that we're the only award show that's less than 30 minutes. I'm so glad you watched or listened to tonight's show, and I hope you'll leave a comment and let us know which winners you would have chosen. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave a kind review on one of the podcast platforms we're on, and most importantly, if you're going to talk movies, make sure it's Real Talk. Thank you, everyone. I'm Albert the Movie Lion, and good night from the first ever Golden Albert Awards.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs.